In the game of life, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. It's a quote attributed to Babe Ruth in the movie Sandlot. Sandlot's a fairly famous show about boys, heroes, and baseball. I don't know if you've ever idolized anyone. It's an interesting question at a job interview. Matthew McConaughey gave a wonderful acceptance speech for winning Best Actor at the Oscars in 2014. He said he had 3 things to get off his chest during his acceptance speech. He said, "Every day I need these 3 things. I need to look up, I need something to look forwards to, and I need something to chase." He said, "I need something to look up to," and he said, "That is God," unequivocally. He said, number 2, "I need something to look forward to," and he said, "That's his family." And number 3, and I quote Matthew, and he said, "And to my hero, that's who I chase. I need someone to chase." He said that when he was 15 years old, he started the practice of chasing himself 10 years down the road. And so when Matthew was 25, he started chasing his 35-year-old self. He said, "I have a 10-year goal to be the hero, a hero I will never achieve." It stuck with me. I've thought about that for, say, the last 11 years. Is he right? Is he wrong? Does he make a good point? A good case to set up yourself as a hero? When I was a very young boy, like 5, 6 years old, this would have been in the mid-1970s, I loved Popeye and Mr. Clean. Popeye was raw, brash, and muscular. Mr. Clean in his shaved head and white t-shirt really stood out to me. The cartoon is actually based on a real-life actor who played Mr. Clean in the 1950s and 60s. This picture's from 1958. Mr. Clean's real name was Robert House Peters, Jr. He lived from 1916 till 2008. Mr. Clean had that look of no nonsense when it came to life. I mean dirt and grime. To be honest, a 5-year-old boy doesn't care much about dirt and grime. Of course, if you are old enough, you will remember and appreciate Mr. Clean, the face of Procter & Gamble's house cleaning products since the 1950s. In my 5-year-old world, he was bald and beautiful. I truly love that guy, Mr. Clean. And Popeye too. In an ironic twist, my 2 heroes at age 5 throughout my childhood were bald. I guess the lesson is one should be careful who and what they should idolize to be. Our wishes might come true. Fact is, today I understand that Mr. Clean was just a name. It was a front. He was a mascot, an avatar to get my parents to buy Procter & Gamble products. Mr. Clean, he may have been that clean or pure of heart. I would certainly like to think so. I knew nothing about the man. I liked him, and kind of still like him today, weird as it may sound. Even more ironically, as I matured physically, I came to resemble him, which is strange, or maybe it's not. I mean, I don't have an earring. You've probably heard it said that dog owners begin to resemble their pets. Researchers attribute the phenomenon of a dog owner resembling their pet as the exposure effect. The exposure effect, where we prefer things around us that are familiar to us, so we choose those things. In other words, research indicates we choose things based on our reference points, like our face, height, hair, build, and yes, even our appetites for life itself. This, of course, makes very little sense. As a 5-year-old, I had hair, so there wasn't an exposure effect. I had no reference point for either Popeye or for Mr. Clean. I just liked them at the ripe age of 5. I wanted to look like them and be them, and in an odd way, I guess I kind of got my wish. Is this the outlier? Is it true that we can wish for something and it just comes true? I don't know if you ever idolized anyone. Take a moment today to consider who, why, and when you wanted to be someone else. And don't be in a rush to break down the whole why and when questions. It's all part of the game of life. Till we meet again, and I hope we do. Peace.
Now is the best time to start.
Not tomorrow. Not next week.
Not until next month.
Not next year.
You have to start
Right now.
So get out there and chase your dreams.